what's one of your most, I would say, favorite roles that you played throughout your career?
Favorite role, honestly, man, because I'm in a movie called Jump Out Boys with Jackie Long, a few guys from The Wire, Omar Cuban Jr. I play a kingpin in this movie. It's a great movie. You know what I mean? And the thing is, in this particular movie that I'm playing a kingpin, so it's like I'm showing people like I'm versatile. I give you what you get caught on for the moment, and I feel like in this particular role, I get to show them that depth to me as an actor. You know what I mean? So I'm playing like I'm chilling. I'm feeling like I did a lot of Wesley Snipes studying when he played New Jack City. I play a character named Stone. I ain't playing. I'm real serious. You get the sense that I'll knock your fucking head off. You know what I mean? So I think that was like really one of my favorite roles playing, because it's like they see me so much comedy-wise and when some people make those transitions, they're not able to transition. Like Jamie Foxx, he transitioned well. When you see Jamie Foxx in something like Collateral, you see Jamie Foxx. You get it. God didn't make me to be one-dimensional. You know what I mean? So when I got to play that role as Stone in the Jump Out Boys, and I'm just waiting on that release date, actually, that was a good role for me. It made me channel like a lot of the guys that I did grow up watching in my projects, a lot of the badasses, a lot of tough guys. I couldn't go wrong with that role. You know what I mean? So that's probably the best role that I ever played, that I love playing. The whole comedy thing, that's just naturally my element, but I do this, man, so.
Yeah. You gotta pick one, Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy.
Man, why would you put me? Oh, man.
You love him to death.
I love Richard Pryor. I love Eddie Murphy. You know what, man? At one time, I used to struggle with this particular question, because I feel like Eddie, if I had a father, to be Eddie Murphy. You know what I mean? But in terms of the sincerity, in terms of comedy honesty, in terms of sharing layers in comedy, because they say a lot of comedians hold pain. You know what I mean? When I look at Eddie, I don't get the background. I just get the entertainment. I just get the characters. But when you say a correlation of how I was raised, where I come up under, I would have to go with Richard Pryor. You know what I mean? Because I know what it is to be raised in a whole house, or I know what it is to be around a bunch of addicts and dope fiends, and you know what I mean, that element. And because, you know, at a time, Richard Pryor wanted to be like Bill Cosby. Chris Kennedy ain't never wanted to be like Bill Cosby. And this is not like this to say, he's from my city. It's not to say because of his current situation, is that when I identify with a character, I never really identified with Dr. Cosby. You understand what I'm saying? And Eddie Murphy, to me, that was like pop sensation, but he was still Eddie Murphy. He showed me that you can take these elements of comedy and just put them in places. But when you talking about the depth of a man, the heart of a man, the turn tragic into happiness and make the world smile, Richard Pryor, all day long. All day long, man. I feel like my story, my lifestyle, my upbringing is so much Richard Pryor. I understand it. I overstand it. You see a lot of comedians that's like, man, you know what? I always wanted to be comedy. I used to tell jokes in college. I ain't never really tell jokes in college. You know what I'm saying? My comedy come out of watching so many people lose their lives. You know, I come from a tough city. Yep. And I've watched a lot of people lose their lives. I done stood up at a lot of friends' funerals. And that's where my comedy come from. It come from that place of pain, that place of struggle, that place of, let's turn this into that. You know what I mean? So I definitely, Richard Pryor, hands down.
Where do you see Chris Kennedy 10 years from now?
10 years from now? Ah, interesting. What people don't know is I'm a writer. You know what I mean? Right now in my email, I could probably email you 5 films. So I'm a writer. I can email you 5 films. So I definitely see myself as a person writing my own films, putting the content out that's more diverse. That's a diversified content. I want to be respected for my writing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I ain't talking. You got a lot of movies. It's like you can predict how the movie gonna go. when it all come full circle, I want to definitely do the big screen thing. That's like, I feel like these next 10 years, big screen, big screen, big screen. I want to end up like the new Samuel. That's me, motherfucker. Get off that car. You know what I mean? I want to be like the new Samuel, but Chris Kennedy on the movie side of things. You know what I mean? I want to definitely touch the world stand-up wise. I want to bring my style of stand-up to, because it's overwhelming to what I'm seeing, the love that I'm getting. I've never thought that I'd be on Instagram Live talking to a kid, 13-year-old in Australia, telling me he loved train, or a guy in Somalia who looked like he one of the pirates. Sorry, my boy Quavo out there in Somalia. He doesn't speak no English. He's like, yo, I love train. That fucks with me, bro. You know what I mean? People in China, Afghanistan. You talking about Ontario, Italy, the UK, Paris. In a way, I deal with social media. My Insta stories are just for the people involved in what they see me doing. I couldn't imagine that these people would love little old me from North Philadelphia, the dirty kid, you know what I mean? I wouldn't have respected that, so I definitely stand up, but when it all said and done, I want to do film-wise, I want to feel like a young Samuel, I want to challenge myself, but if it's ever a sitcom, I want to be like, I want my character Train to be like the new Sanford and Son. You know what I'm saying? Like, Red Fox is like, here's the key. If you look at, I tell people I don't do skits. I've did skits with Fat Boy and a few other people, but when I do something controlling me, it's scenes. My scene may take 15 minutes to an hour off a scene, because in my scene, you might have 6, 7 people. I want to do something scene-wise that you can see in a movie. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a more intense, a more detailed, a more you better be on your A-game type thing. So I want to be like a Sanford and Son in 10 years. I could just see, I'm hoping for, because my boy is French Montana's personal bodyguard. My boy Max, he's his personal bodyguard, and he called me one day like, yo, you know, French trying to do something with Train. I mean, well, where he at? So I'm talking to him on FaceTime. He's like, yo, somebody else want to talk to Train, man. I hope you know who he is, because he loves Train. Well, I'm like, you know, I'm go straight in the Train. Well, where he at? Let me see who he is. Talking about he love Train. Let me see this nigga. He puts on FaceTime, I actually put this on my Instagram, like, it's King Combs. It's Diddy's son. I'm like, hold up. Hold the fuck up, wait a minute. He like, you know who this is? I'm like, nigga, is water wet? So I'm like, you know, I'm on FaceTime with Diddy's son. Like, wow, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking in my mind, yo, hey, if you out there, King Combs, tell your dad I got the biggest sitcom in my head for Revolt. Y'all ain't never seen nothing like this. And if I put the pop on there, it's official. You know? So yeah, that's what I see myself. Give me some Red Fox in the future when I go on TV. Give me Samuel on the movies, a lot of myself, and I'm cool with that.
Give you some of that Samuel money too.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the Samuel money. I'm gonna need all that. Don't shortchange me. I'm gonna need all that. But I mean, honestly though, here's my thing. I want to say this. I'm not in this for the fame, bro. Like, you know, you get that's. Man, everybody say not in it for the fame. I'm not in it for the fame, man. This is like, I'm like, listen, bro. I try to inspire people around the world. Do this. Whatever come with it, the money, the things that you deserve, your material possession, that's going to come with it. At the end of the day, it's about the name of that guy. There lied the guy who really seen the struggle people put on his back, turned that pain into something funny. You understand what I'm saying? I can't wait to get the money to go out and do charity. I can't wait to help the homeless. I can't wait to say, yo, I got 50 grand for this new community center, who all in with me? You know what I'm saying? I don't care about, I'm more activist than trying to be, I don't have no brand to protect, oh, this is my brand or my image. I don't got that, bro. That ain't for me. What I do is like the kid in the project, the kids that's in New Orleans or in these tough cities around the world, to look at me, take what I come from, and take the best version of yourself to the top. So all that other stuff really don't matter to me, man. Give me the money and let me help the people the best way I'ma help them. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worrying about if you the best? Have I given you the best version of myself? Have I given myself the best version of myself? That's all that matters, because at the end of the day, with all this fickling and crying and fighting going on, who's the best? There's people out here fighting cancer. People out here fighting diseases. There's people out here ain't got no clothes, no back, no food to eat. You know, you don't get blessed with a platform to actually just, here's a platform, take it and be famous. No, you get blessed with a platform because God worked through you in certain ways to say, look, man, inspire them people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about with me at the end of the day. Say, you can make it. You can make it if you believe, bro.
Right. Yep, right on.
Don't cry, crying can sound right, man. So, man, I didn't even know he was going to be like this, bro.
Stuff,
yeah, man. It's real. It's real. It's real.
If there was somebody that you could work with that you haven't met, haven't worked with yet, who would that one person be?
Woo! Well, I'm going to tell you, I did get a chance to perform for Will Smith the same weekend that I met Master P on Repo. So I performed for Will Smith personally, Jada. Will Smith is a good guy. He's a good guy. I love Will Smith. But I want to work with Denzel, man.
Oh, yeah.
I want to, if you could get me with anybody, put me with Denzel. Put me with Denzel. I'm ready on day one. I'm going to be earlier than I was for this meeting. I'm sorry, but I did try to treat you, Craig. And all my people here at Urban TV, I try to treat this like it's serious to me. You know what I mean? I took this as if it was any other entity. You know what I mean? But
you were on time.
Yeah, put me with Denzel. Put me with Denzel. I'm ready from day one because I'm really into the arts of this. You know what I mean? A lot of times my friends, they think I'm weird because they know my street past. I'm just into the Ozzy Davis or the Ruby Dees of the world. You know what I mean? That whole artistry. You know what I'm saying? So put me with Denzel. I don't need to work with nobody else.
I love some Denzel, man. He's my favorite actor.
Put me with Denzel or put me on a porno with Amber Rose. Hey, Amber, I want us to pull each other here. I want to drink Hennessy with Amber Rose and pull each other here, man. I want me to have a good Pornhub account. You know what I'm saying? Or put me with Kim Kardashian. I don't care. Kanye called me up. We discussed these things. Don't make me no difference. It don't make me no difference.
Where can people find you on social media?
Social media, I'm on Chris Kennedy 101. Shout out to everybody on my live that's on here on Chris Kennedy. They on my live. They rode with me.
All right.
Chris Kennedy 101 on Instagram. Chris Kennedy on Facebook. You ain't got to look for me nowhere else. I don't really with the tweeting and all that. You know what I'm saying? Chris Kennedy 101 on Instagram. I Got the Hookup 2 is coming out in May. And November 1st, my first big screen with David Banner, Carucci. Never heard movie. It's going to be you're going to love this movie. Here's the thing. There's no cursing in this movie.
Yeah.
No cursing in this movie.
All right, so I won't get in trouble by my wife taking the kids.
No, take your wife. Take your wife, bring her out. You know what I mean? This is the movie to go see. You know what I mean? I co-sign it.
Right on. If there's anything you want to tell the fans, the viewers out there about Chris Kennedy?
All I want to tell all the fans in the world about Chris Kennedy is follow me. We going on this journey together. I'm going to bring y'all a solid comedy that y'all haven't seen before. Y'all probably did, but not like this. If you're going to at me in something, at me at Saturday Night Live. Don't put me in none of those act contests at him so you can be on this show. No, at me at Saturday Night Live.
All right.
We are the future. That's all I want them to know. That's it.